Good morning. Hi. Oh, sorry. The green is so hard for me to read. Hey, Gustav. Shout out, Gustav. Hi, Simone. Hi, Hassan. And Nicholas. Ellie. Hi, Maria. Hold on. Oh, no. Taka. I can't. Hold on. Oh, no. I have dyslexia and my eyes are bothering me. Taka's. Goes. Can I call you Taka? Hi, Toby. Hi, Antonio. Hi, Painted by Marie. Thank you, Marish. Even though I look like a bullfrog. Let me sit up. I have a reverse curve of my neck, so it does not do my neck any favors when I'm laying down. No makeup. Stop talking about my breasts before I cover them up. If you like them, just look at them. I was up till 1 a.m. It is 8:14 a.m. my time. You guys act like I'm lazy. I'm not lazy. It doesn't matter how long you stay in. It matters if you get enough sleep. If you don't like my cleavage, you can go to another channel. I usually put something on. I sleep in a tank top because that's how I sleep. It's hot. It's summertime. I like to be comfortable. I don't want to sweat in my sleep. No, no hangover. Totally tucked in. Why am I not talking? Interesting. I'll get up when I'm ready. I need to take my medicine. I'm a disabled woman, and I'm going to take my medicine. Everybody's so bossy. Get up. You're lazy. Hi, Toby. Yes, I remember. Hi, Eamon. Good morning. The hair color name? Well, dark blonde? With some medium blonde highlights in it. Thank you. I'm gonna put it on the top because you guys are going wild. You guys ruin it for yourself. I told you, if you like what you see, just look at it. Otherwise, I'm gonna cover up if you keep talking about my boobs. That's what I said I was gonna do, didn't I? You ruin it for yourselves. Nobody can have anything nice, can we? No, nobody tell me what to do. You all shut the fuck up. All of you. Stop telling me what to do. Get up, wake up, do this, do that, put on a shirt, take it off, open it up. No, 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 no. I'm sick of it. I just woke up. Stop telling me what to do with my body. I warned you. Normally, I'm used to it every day, every day, every day, every day. But today, I gave you a warning. Once I give you a warning, that's it. I said, if you want to see my chest, then stop talking about it. You ruin it for yourself. Yeah, Nicholas, I put it there for you guys to enjoy. Stop talking about it. If you enjoy it, watch it. Watch it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Normally I don't care, but I have another migraine. Day 10 migraines out of 11. I see the spine doctor today. Oh well, they have a mind of their own. They're gonna uncover themselves anyway, so. I didn't try that hard anyways. I just want you guys to shut the fuck up. The people that are like saying, cover up, put on a top, put on a top. I have on a top now, okay? I have on 3. Shut up. Thank you, Eamon. I don't have a problem showing my chest, clearly. And I don't even have a problem with you guys enjoying it. I have a problem with the people that are like, cover up. I don't have a problem with the people that are like, hi, my snip. Okay, you have a problem with Nicholas. You took it too far. What's your question, Toby? Thank you, Kenna. I feel the same way about you, Christina and Joey. I think judgment is disgusting. I think it's a drug, and I think you're high on it. I said I remember you, and then what, do you think I forgot you in 1 minute? Now I'm going to start showing them just for the people who tell me to cover up. I covered up because of you. Now I'm gonna do the opposite. Hi, Renata. Aww, thank you, Eamon. I appreciate it. That's not gonna work on me, Toby. I know where you lie. I know where you're. I know what you're doing there. I'm gonna change into a different color tank top. We're gonna have a compromise. We're gonna compromise. Give me a second. This been bumpy, jumpy, jumpy and bumpy, bumpy. Oh. Oopsie. I kind of need a different bra with this. But I'll put it on later. We're gonna wear this one. Oh well. This is more covered up. There you go. Somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I know. And I was getting irritated, so I covered up. I was getting irritated that they were like, cover up. Normally, I don't care if they tell me to cover up. But this morning I said, stop telling me what to do. And so I put something on. Although, like, some of them were telling me to cover up, and then I went right into what they were telling me what to do because I just didn't want to hear it. But I should have just said, shut up. I don't want to talk about them anymore. Can we stop talking about my boobs? I compromised. I took off that blue shirt. There you go. Be happy or be square. I'm going to ignore you guys. I'm not changing. Happy birthday. I have my reasons why I don't ban them, Arjun. The reason why is because it ruins my algorithm. I'd end up with like 18 people here. Because people don't stay that long. People have attention spans of a gnat. And if I get rid of like 40 people and some people leave, YouTube's going to see that all these people left and they're not going to throw me out into the algorithm pool. And I just have to put up with it. Okay? I just ignore whatever I can ignore. And as far as I removed one comment, I hid one person today because it was really bad. So I try to hide as little as possible. Okay, as soon as I say it's someone happy birthday to someone, and all of a sudden it's everyone's birthday. But happy birthday to everyone whose birthday it is. Hi, Ella. No, I will not be standing up for on command like that. No. Thank you, Renata. I don't know what you're saying was 3 days ago. Your birthday? Oh. It's your goldfish's birthday? Well, that's different. No, seriously, one time I started saying happy birthday to people. I used to sing it. And so then all of a sudden, like in the comments, there were 50 people. It was their birthday, and they're like, no, really, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. If it really is your birthday, I don't mind if you put it in there, but then it will be everyone's all of a sudden. And though I don't know whose then it really is. So to cover it, happy birthday to everyone who's having a birthday, and I really mean it. Thank you, Yash. If it's somebody I know, you've been unwell? Oh no. I'm sorry, Renata. And shout out to Renata. We love our members on here. Hi, Nick. Feliz cumpleaños to you as well. Let's have a very merry unbirthday. A happy unbirthday. Hi, Fireflame. Hi, Raul. Well, happy belated birthday. I don't know, Johnny. Like, who is you? I is me. I is me. My name is Brooke. And I do live streams, and I do them all the time. And I do Q&As. I do nutrition. I follow my disability latest and not so greatest diagnoses. I do cosplay. We talk about my past, present, hopefully future. Skincare, makeup, you name it. You name it. Hi, Mina. Remove those hairs? No. Don't ruin it for yourselves, you guys. Stop telling me what to do. Stop telling me what to do. Now you should have shut the fuck up, huh? Shut up. Stop ruining it for yourselves. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being bossed around. If you would have just waited, I would have noticed and I would have moved it myself. Don't tell me, move those hairs. Move those hairs. Stand up. Turn around. 360. Come on now, woman. I don't like that shit. I'll shut it down. I'll shut this whole thing down. I don't like it. Now I don't want to move those hairs. Don't do that to me. You're going to ruin it for everyone else. Phyllis, how about I remove you? Let's remove Phyllis. And now I'll move my hair. How about that? We're going to remove Nova too. I'm going to remove Joey too. Since you guys don't want to be here, get out. Get the fuck out. I'll remove you too, Rick. No, I'm not. I'm not too old to be acting like this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be acting like this. I am aging badly. I have a brain condition, a bone condition. I have chronic pain. Pain ages you badly. It does. And I don't care what you say. I'm still confident. I don't respect anybody that says, and respect me. For what? I don't even know you. That's how you introduce yourself, Elena? You need a timeout. First of all, I'm only responding to people that are behaving like a baby themselves. Babies go, juice, mommy, milky, I want. And they give off commands. Instead of asking politely or treating someone like a human being. Like, I'm a human being. I don't care what I'm wearing. I don't care if I'm in a tank top. He could have asked me nicely, can you move your hair? Please. Not move your hairs. He could have asked me nicely. It would have gotten, I would not have gone on my little tangent. I don't like to be told what to do. No, I'm not mean. I make you want to cry, kitty cat? Why are you here, honey? Why would you want to be here if I make you cry? No, I'm not drunk. I'm clean and sober. I have a brain condition, if you're... Just because somebody is a little feisty and a little punchy, and I don't know if you're referring to my eyes. My eyes are because of a brain condition. I'm feisty and punchy because I've got over 400 people in here being reckless. Thank you, Macy. Thank you, Justin. Good morning to you. You don't know whether I have class or not. Do you think it's you have class by judging people? Coming in and judging someone off of a few minutes of their life on a live stream? Telling someone they have no class is low class too. It is. When you don't even know them. Okay, I don't know why there's 10,000 people in here saying, and I'm exaggerating. Calm down, everyone. I don't know why there's all these people in here saying crying. I don't know if you're laughing, but some people are saying they're like literally crying. I know that there's an expression like, and I don't mean literally, I'm saying literally. Like some people are saying, you're making me cry right now. So I sure hope I'm not making anyone cry. Ava, I am disabled. I can't work a normal job. My brain has literally fallen out of the skull. I have to have brain surgery. Are you listening, Ava? Ava Grace. That was going to be my daughter's name. I happen to like your name. Listen, my brain has fallen out of my skull. The cerebellum has fallen out of the skull. I have bone disease as well. I have a lot of health issues. I can't go get a normal job. And even if I was healthy, if I wanted to do this, I have every right to do it. Stop being judgmental. You're a judgmental cunt, and I don't like you. Okay. I can't answer everyone. I have to be referred to the neurosurgeon. I saw the neurologist last week, and I see the spine surgeon today, and I'm going to be telling him the results of the brain MRI. And then, but I have to reschedule another appointment with the neurologist and tell him that my arm has been going numb, because he said as long as your symptoms are okay, like you're not having any numbness, and you can live with the symptoms you currently have, we won't refer you for brain surgery. But I have had migraines for 10 out of 11 days, and now I'm having the numbness down my arms, which means I could start having paralysis again. I've been having the breathing problems again, and it's been affecting my heart again and my vision again. So, looks like it is time to report my new symptoms to the neurologist, and he will refer me to the neurosurgeon, and the neurosurgeon will decide. I know, big womp womp. Get over it that my brain's falling out of my head? Yeah, I'll get over it. I'm still going to do something about it. Someone told me to get a job. I have come to accept the fact that this is my life. I've gotten over it. But I still have to do something about it. Somebody told me to get a job. I was just explaining why I can't get a real job. Okay? So telling me to get over it, tell Ava Grace to get over it. Ava Grace is the one who told me to get a real job. I'm over it. I got it. I'm well aware that this is my life now. Okay? No, I'm not going to cover myself up. Thank you, Bakash. Thank you. Let me get a marker. We're going to put you on the board, Bakash. Woo! Hi, Bakash. Thank you. We have a new bestie. Thank you, Bakash. W's in a chat for Bakash. Bakash, you are on the board and entered to win a little prize from me. Good luck. Thank you for all the W's there, you guys. Thank you, Christiane. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, your girl Slay Queen. Thank you, EG. I have a job. Thank you. You're looking at it. Oh, Eamon. Hello to them. Thank you, Renata. Thank you, Jax. Thank you, Costa. Thank you, this is Bella. Thank you, Love Jesus. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Ezza. Ava needs to go. Ava's a hoe. Ava needs to go. Ava's a hoe. She's a washed up hoe. Okay. I don't think it's funny to laugh at anybody that has their brain that's fallen out of their head. Okay? Thank you. This is Bella. If this channel is not for you, like, I know I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I did. Because I had another migraine, another day in a row. That's nobody's fault. I woke up extra bitchy. I'm reading the negative comments, which makes, thank you, Eamon, which makes me look like the negative one, and I become the negative one because I'm responding to it. I'm not going to respond to them anymore. I'm not going to fall for those traps. I might step on a couple of them, but I will quickly recover. I am missing opportunities to talk to the positive people. So I apologize to the positive people and those who get it and those who like my channel. I apologize. Thank you. Thank you. W's in the chat for Eamon. W's in the chat for Eamon, you guys. W's in the chat for Eamon. Thank you, Princess. Thank you, Razzie. Oh, it's moving too quickly. Thank you. Thank you. Jasmine, thank you. Your girly edits. Thank you, Christy and Visagi. Thank you. I don't know, girl. Cute name. Thank you, Macy. Thank you, Slay. No religious comments on here, please, or political, for your own protection of your religion, please. Thank you. Thank you, Seth. I respect your religion. Just to protect from arguments happening, just please don't. Thank you, Riddick. Always leads to arguments. Thank you, Norman. Thank you, Phyllis. There's nothing wrong with being weird. There's something wrong with being rude. And that is my next merch t-shirt. The first one is, judgment is a hell of a drug and you're high on your own supply. The second one is, there's nothing wrong with being rude. There's something wrong with being weird. There's nothing wrong with being weird. There's something wrong with being rude. Sorry. Because people always go, you're weird, you're weird, you're weird. I would rather be weird than rude. And that's the other one. I would rather be weird than rude. Thank you. I put some highlights in it myself yesterday. I'm going to touch it up. It has a little kink right here. Nothing wrong with being a little kinky. I'm not kink shaming. I'm not kink shaming you. I swear I'm not. But yeah, it has a little kink in it. And I'm going to tone it so that it's nice and, well, I actually like the golden now because it's been ash for so long that I'm liking a little bit of gold, not too gold, just like the more, I brought it up from this color, like the darker color, ashy. Even this, I brightened, but it was dark, very dark. I can't even tell you how dark it was. It was almost like a 6, and now it's almost an 8. It's like a 7, 8. Thank you, Sparkatus. I'm a felon. I can't vote. Thank you, Jimmy. You guys, please stop, please. I asked you nicely. Please stop. You know what I'm talking about. Please stop. I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment, but just please leave it off. Okay? No, I'm not going to do a 360. Is the bills this high, bro? I am disabled for the last time today. I am disabled. I have a brain condition. Not only do I have seizures of the brain, not only do I have migraines of the brain, but my cerebellum has fallen out of the skull. It is dropped out of the skull. I can't work a normal job, you guys. I also have bone disease. Full body, full on, head to toe, bone disease. I also have lupus. I can't work a normal job. I just had migraines for 11 days, 10 days out of the 11 days. Some of those days I could not even film, not even from my bed, because I could not even look at I couldn't even read. I couldn't even lay in bed and film. Because I couldn't even read. I couldn't see. And I was so nauseous and I was so sick with this migraine. I cannot work a normal job, you guys. Leave people alone. You're on YouTube. You're enjoying YouTube, whether you enjoy my channel or not. You are here on YouTube. You get to enjoy YouTube. I can enjoy YouTube too. Only I get to make money doing it. Why do you get to use YouTube, but I don't? When I was on it before, I was scrolling just like you. Only I wasn't making any money, just like you. Now I'm making money, and you're telling me to get a job. I have one. I have 2 jobs. And I'm disabled. I work 16 hours a day as a disabled woman. No, not just sleeping on live, Carter. I film myself when I'm sleeping on live as well. But I'm awake right now, right? And I stay awake all day long. Last night I stayed up till 1 in the morning. I stay up all day filming. All day. For 16 hours. I film all day, all night. All day, all night. People ask me all the time, are you a 24-hour channel? Almost. Almost. I maybe get a few hours to myself to go to an alcohol program and 1 hour to myself. 1. One hour off, if that. I film all day. I don't just sleep. I'm awake right now. I work very hard. Which is how we made it to almost 100,000 within 5 months of streaming. And if I can do it, you can do it. Alana, I'm well aware of that. at 100,000, I'm going to be backing down. But I had a plan to get to this far because I needed to. But now I'm going to be getting balance in my life. I needed to put the pedal to the metal to get this thing off the ground so that I can coast. It will take itself from here. Every time I get on, the numbers should be good from here. I should do well. Thank you, Eugenie, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm still going to be on a lot. I'm just not going to be on 24/7, you know, or 23/7. I'm going to be signing up for improv classes. I'm going to be possibly doing, what do you call it, belly dancing, maybe practicing Tai Chi. You know, I want to learn things and start doing hobbies now. When I got sober, they said take 90 classes in 90 days. Guess how many I did? Over 250. Like, I always have to do things to the extreme, you know, like, because I really wanted to make sure I stayed sober. Then I started hosting meetings, and not only did I host 1 meeting a week, I started hosting 4. And then people ask you to cover for them, so I started hosting 6 meetings a week. Then I became secretary of the business meetings, and then I became chairman. And chairman is a year-long responsibility. And I said yes to that before I knew about my neck and brain. I knew about the neck. I didn't know about the brain. My commitment is almost over. But these last 2 years almost, all I have done is like self-improvement, 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 self-improvement. Alcohol classes, alcohol classes, alcohol classes, alcohol classes. You know, self-improvement classes, self-improvement classes. Now it's time for me to have a life. And have some fun. Sober fun, but fun. I'm going to start having some fun and do some improv classes. I want to get out of the house 1 night a week. Nothing crazy. Just 1 night a week. Hang out with real people. And for 1 hour and do improv. Thank you, Riddick. Thank you. I actually don't love the sound of my own voice, but when you have a channel, I can't hear you guys. So I have to be the one to talk. That's just the way it works. Comedy is not dead. I laugh every day, and I make people laugh around me every day. Even in my alcohol class, I make people laugh. In my conversations, I make people laugh. Right now, I'm not making people laugh because I'm not in that mood. But when I get in the zone, I'm in the zone. When I'm in the fun zone, I'm in the fun zone. But right now, I woke up in a bitchy mood. I've already admitted that. I'm going to take my migraine medicine, and hopefully we can get in the fun zone. Fun zone. 1:30, my appointment is with the... Why am I talking like Yoda? At 1:30, I have a spine doctor appointment. So in the meantime, let's decide what we're going to do. But I am going to take my migraine medicine. Two of them. I'm 47. Panties or thong, Jack? It depends what you're wearing. Depends what you're wearing. If you're wearing a dress, I suggest you wear a thong. No, panties. Because if the wind comes by, you don't want anybody to see your butt cheeks. But if you're wearing tight pants, you should wear a thong, Jack. I hope that helps. You don't want anybody to see your granny panty line. So I would go with thong if you're going to be wearing pants, Jack. We're getting funnier. My funny's coming back. My mood's coming back, I should say. I might not be funny yet, but my mood's coming back. Nobody's lying. I could use a diet. I'm actually on a meal plan, and I am walking at the gym. I've been walking and working out. I have lost weight. I have a very large chest, and when I sit next to the camera, I look larger than I am, but let me show you what I look like. Yeah, I could really use a diet, man. I mean, come on. I could really use a diet, like, because, you know, like, I'm only getting, like, muscles on my stomach. When I sit in front of the camera, I look chubby, okay? I'm within a healthy body fat range. I've had 3 kids, and I've got definition on my stomach. And I'm disabled. I'm just very disabled, and I still work out. Very disabled. I mean, my brain is out of my skull disabled. Scoliosis, stenosis, hypertrophy, neck spasms, bulging discs, bone spurs, torn labrum, sciatica, everything. You guys, I still work out even with my brain hanging out of my head in the spinal cavity, but crushing the spinal cord. I still work out. I look bigger like this, sitting right here, because I have a large chest. And when I stand up, I don't have much to lose. I don't want to look anorexic. Anorexic. Okay? I don't want to get under my healthy body fat range. I don't have much more to lose. I lost already the 6 pounds, and I maybe have 4 more I want to lose. What I want to do is put on some more muscle tone. Thank you, Ava. Thank you. Thank you. I think I also look good for being a disabled woman. Because if you guys had the chronic pain that I had, you would probably just lay in bed and give up and not be working out. It's like, what's the point of trying to look hot if you're stuck in your room and no one's going to see you? Thank you, Kurama. I'm very disabled. Very disabled. I'm possibly going to have brain surgery. It's looking like I have to have brain surgery. They're going to remove If I have to have the brain surgery, they're going to remove part of the skull and leave it off. A little part of the skull in the back so that the part of the brain that dropped out of the skull can, so they can relieve the pressure and it won't push on the spinal cord. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to write your name down. Doobie-doo. No, I'm really not okay, but I'm okay with the fact that I'm not okay. How's that for an answer? Mentally, I have come to accept the fact that I am not okay. Thank you, Kurama. W's in the chat for Kurama. W's in the chat for Kurama, everybody. W's in the chat for Kurama. W's in the chat for Kurama. If you want your names read right now, W's in the chat for Kurama. Thank you, Renata. Thank you. Indominus Rex. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Outcast. Thank you, Ashi. Thank you, Altia. Thank you. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Jack Spicer. Thank you, Gianna. Thank you, Princess. Thank you, Cold Dust Stuff. Hi, it's Loey. Thank you. Hi, Big Skiz fan. Hi, thank you, Vora Rose. It's hurting me every time I do this. It hurts my neck. I have to do it with the other side for a minute, but that hand is numb. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Asia. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, Music Girl. Thank you, Dingo Dango. Thank you, Big Daddy. I don't know how to say your name. Provoc? PR9V Volk. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Madison. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Miley Summers. Okay, thank you for all the W's. I know I didn't get to read everyone's. That's why I ask you guys to get them in there as quickly as possible so you guys have the best odds of hearing your name read. When I ask for W's, get them in quickly. We're going back to regular comments. Next time, somebody else is going to donate. So next time, just get it in quickly. Get your name up there quickly, your W in there quickly so that I can say your name. We're going back to regular comments, you guys. You can keep putting the W's, but I'm not reading them right now anymore. Oh. Nice, Phyllis. Hopefully get rid of some of that toxicity that was in you, you know, like throwing up is sometimes good for you. It gets rid of the toxic stuff that's in your body. You might need to barf a few more times by the sound of it. You seem pretty toxic, so give it a few more goes. Because you're pretty rancid. Did I know what? Gee, thanks for all the fake money, guys. Really appreciate it. That's not how the W thing works. Someone will really donate, and then we'll do the W's. So, I thought about doing an OnlyFans, but I wouldn't do segs. I would just do sexual, like an apron with only a thong underneath. So like but it covers. Thank you, Vora Rose. Vora Rose, thank you. Coming in. Thank you, Vora Rose. Thank you. My brain being out of my skull also controls my eyes. But yes, I have been through a lot. A lot of people think I'm drunk or HIGH because of my eyes. I have like downward, slopey brow bones that make me look sad, or HIGH. And apparently I have some makeup still in my eyes. And when they strain, when I have a migraine and they strain a lot, they get red. And so people will say, oh my God, she's intoxicated. No, I'm clean and sober. But yes, you can see the pain in my eyes. I have a very difficult time hiding things on my face. I don't have a poker face at all. So you clocked me. You clocked my tea for sure. Vora Rose. W's in the chat for Vora Rose. This is the time to get your name read. Thank you too. Let me back up from the donation because I know some of you went ahead and did it right away as I was talking. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you, Swifty. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Holland. You guys have to wait for me next time to be done talking and input it, but it's okay. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, Ava. You don't have to, because I can always rewind. Rewind like I'm doing now. Thank you, Holland. In fact, I will do that. You guys just get it in, get it up there as quickly as you can, and I will rewind like I'm doing. Hey, it's Loey. I won't be reading that one. Thank you, Blue the Raptor Edits. Thank you, Jack Spicer. Thank you, Denzel. Thank you, Connor. Oh, it's fast forwarding me. I can't even read them anymore because it fast forwarded me. It won't let me go back anymore. It's moving me forward. I can't control it. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Aiden. I couldn't even hold it where it was. Sorry, guys. It's moving too quickly. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the W's. I really appreciate it. Sam is busy. Sam's busy. Let me see if I could catch some of the ones from behind there now. No, I'm not AI. Outcast YT, thank you. Okay, I think I got most of them. A lot of them are repeats, so thank you for those who repeated your W's. It makes it like or a. Thank you, just me. Just saw. I was saying both of my arms are numb now. Before it was just the one. This is how it started. And that's how quickly, like, I went to, like, my face was numb. And I went to wash my face to go to the doctor. And then this hand was numb. And then this was numb. And then my legs wouldn't work. It, like, went, now both my arms are numb. And I think it's not helping me reaching like this and scrolling. So I'm just going to do less of that. I'm going to do less of that, like looking for the W's. I'm going to let them come as they come. So next time, yeah, when I wait for me to say put the W's, okay? When somebody puts a donation, wait for me so I don't have to reach. Because believe it or not, even just this, that like puts a strain on my neck. It really does. I don't know why my neck is so sensitive. Well, because of all the things I told you. I don't know if I'm going to start an OF. Only if I heard, okay, we're going to do a brain surgery. We'll do it in a couple months. Then I would go, okay. Time to do that OF because Mama's not going to be able to work for a little bit. And things are starting to get serious medically, so... But I'm not going to do, like I said, segs, scenes, or full nude. Thank you, Renata. I'm clean and sober. What part of I have a brain injury don't you understand? I have a brain condition, a brain injury. I cannot use a massage gun. My brain has dropped out of the skull. The cerebellum has literally dropped out of the skull. I can't massage that. Massage guns make me feel way worse. Massages make me feel way worse. Anybody that touches it, it makes it feel way worse. I've tried. I even tried putting Botox in here. $1,200. I tried physical therapy. Yes, I'm disabled. Yeah. Did I get plastic surgery? On what? Bye, Ava. Why are you yelling at me? I'm a Libra. Thank you, Ashi. I don't have a GoFundMe. That might be a good idea. Before, I just always buckled down and worked, you know, but with this new development, knowing that my brain is out of the skull, I kind of feel like this is an odd situation. This isn't the average disability. Hi, Kenna. I do know what I'm doing, Sally. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. Thank you, Honor. This one I got at the Goodwill. This one's from Amazon. Because I don't have to ask your permission, that shit. Believe it or not, I'm usually wearing a bra, you just don't see it. Most of the time I'm wearing a bra. Almost always. Thank you, Renata. I don't have a brain tumor. The cerebellum has dropped out of the skull. I'll do a video explaining it because I don't want to just sit here all day over and over talking about it. Like, because as soon as I explain it in depth, someone else is going to come in and go, wait, what? You have a disability? And then someone else, wait, what? You have a disability? And no offense to anyone because they're just curious and they care. I would rather not say it all day long because it's depressing to me. You know what I mean? It gets old to me to just repeat over and over. My brain has fallen out of my head. 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 My brain has fallen out of my... Can you imagine how hard that would be to say that over and over again? Because words have power. I would like to talk about other things too. So I'll make a video explaining it. I have one video up explaining some of my disabilities, but it is kind of long and all over the place because I had a migraine when I made it, and it doesn't talk about the brain thing. Thank you, Eamon. Wait for the W's, you guys. It does not talk about my brain thing because I just got the diagnosis. I just got the MRI back for the brain MRI. So this is new, so I'm going to do a remake of that video. I'm going to make it a shorter video, a better video. I'll probably do 2-part videos so that it's easier to watch instead of one long drawn-out video. W's in the chat for Eamon. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Ashi. Thank you, Swifty. Thank you, Sylvester. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Ashi. Thank you, Renata. Thank you, Libby. I have a video explaining why I record myself sleeping, although I am not sure if I'm going to continue to do it. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I don't know if I said your name yet. Allie, thank you, Holland. Thank you, John Woods. Thank you, Miley Summers. I will answer the meaning of life for me in a minute. I'm doing W's right now. Thank you, Bri Spam. Thank you. So who is Jiro? These are for you, Eamon. Big W's in the chat for Eamon. Thank you, Jameson. Thank you, Shay. I put the highlights in yesterday because I had a shadow root and then that grew out and the shadow root was like to here. So I started putting them like this, some higher up, some shorter, some mid, some shorter, you know, like. But I had to get to dinner, so I didn't spend that long on it. And I was also doing my roots at the same time, touching up the shadow root. So I need to bring this one up. You know, I need to take this and I'll bring this one up, then do a mid one here, and then a longer one here, you know, to like balance the bangs. And then I'm going to add a few more, and then I'm going to do the lower part of my hair. I didn't have time yesterday. I only did a little bit. Just a very, very little bit. See the highlights? In the front, it's like a lot of highlights, so it looks more like one color. I wanted it like that. I wanted it heavier in the front. But I don't like my highlights to look like chunks. I like them to look more natural. So I need to rework this front situation. Okay. Thank you, Renata. Thank you. After the Alice in Wonderland, I was like, I want my hair lighter. So that's what we did. And we're gonna keep working on it. Just keep going like this to get that root just a little more jagged, not so. It is. It's that you could see some go up higher and then lower and then higher. But this one is too low. I need to bring that up. Okay. Thank you, Sugar Ray. Sam is not here. Hi, Miss Calico. Thank you, the feds. Never thought I'd be talking to the feds and saying thank you. Okay, my meaning in life is to make the rest of my life the best of my life, to treat people well, and to find my happiness. Yeah, I also want to help others as well. I do. And that brings me happiness to help others. But I also want to find what makes me happy. Because since I was a little girl, I was like, I'm going to do this when I'm older. I'm going to do this when I'm older. And then I got lost along the way. And then I became a mom and worried about their happiness. And now it's my turn. So, because I've raised them. But I do always believe in helping others. Maybe planting a tree, planting a garden, making a baby smile. Those kind of things are really nice. Giving back to the world. Not just being self-absorbed. Like me. It's all about me. All about me. You know, I've never been that kind of person. But I am going to do my best to try to start taking care and thinking about what makes me happy. Maybe even finding love. But yeah, making the rest of my life the best of my life. As cheesy as that sounds. Thank you, Alan. Bye, John. Thank you, Miss Calico. I brightened it up yesterday. Frick you too, buddy. Brrr. Bye, Allie. Mom, why are you streaming? Because I don't need your permission. You live in my house. Someone's got to pay the bills. Someone's got to pay for your internet. Thank you, Essie. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, the feds. Kins. My nails I had them done maybe a week and a half ago. This one's got glitter down the middle. This one has glitter down the side. It's hard to see the glitter down the side on this one. There you go. So it's not just white. It's white with the glitter down the side. And then the Frenchies. Kind of clean, girl. They're a little longer than I wanted. People come in here and they go, those are too long. Well, you're not wearing them. They're longer than I wanted too, but you don't have to wear them. Too long for what? You're not wearing them. Faizan, I didn't miss you on purpose. I couldn't see you. Look at the nice, colorful outfit. Ooh. Okay, are these velvet shorts? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You guys, I have lost 6 pounds. If weight control makes you, I should have gave you a warning. if weight loss makes you, trigger warning. People always say, you're fat. Come on, like, where else can I lose weight? Fat. Except here and a little bit on my arms. I will admit, on my arms. I store a lot of fat on my arms. All right. I need to go get a protein bar. Come with me. Mama's got the big guns, breaking all the rules. I don't have big guns. I have cellulite on my arms. I do. But that's okay, you know. I have a difficult time doing arm exercises because of the neck injury, so it is what it is. I mean, you know. What's a girl to do? Okay, we're taking this out of there. We're doing that. This candle smells amazing. I got it because you guys always talk about my cherries. And let me show you. I thought it was very fitting. Okay. It smells so good. It's so yummy. Let's see if I have any boxes here for the Mad Hatter thing. Well, damn. Sorry, trucker. Mother trucker. The Mad Hatter thing looks so good. And my daughter put these together last night. These are going to go up. I can't wait. Then we're going to put the rug on today. Yeah, I had a talk with my daughter last night and we worked things out. She's going to work for me now. Who are you talking to like that, Alana? Who are you talking to? Renata, don't talk to people like that. Don't pick fights with people, please. I always ask you guys, ignore people in the chat. Don't instigate them. Don't tell them to leave. Don't tell them who cares. Leave them alone, please. I love you, Renata, but leave them alone. I don't want to see that stuff. I kick people out for that kind of thing. Hi, CLT. This one's a little chalky. It's usually a different texture. The outside. The inside's fine, but the outside's not. No, I'm not going to stop my live. You know you can scroll away, right? You're not stuck here. This isn't the Twilight Zone. You can actually tell me what's wrong and who's talking shit to you. And I think I know who it is now because I saw Renata saying no one cares. But was there someone else? Or were you talking to me? Because I wasn't saying anything to you. And I wasn't talking to you, Prometheus, and you know that. You clearly need attention. Hi, Ninja Bane. Favorite thing in my room? Me. If I had to move and take one thing with me, it'd be me. My plants. My plants are alive and I take care of them. They're living beings. You can't replace those like you can other things and have the same connection to them, you know? If something happened to them, I'd be more sad, for sure. But I also like the things my daughter bought me, like my elephant over there. The little get well soon turtle that my friend got me. Thank you, Quad. No, please don't call me. Outdoor kids, stop calling names. You need a timeout. Just try to ignore the trolls, please. Don't engage with them. Let's not even mention them. Hi, Tay Slaves. I saw your comment in the shorts. Thank you for being lovely. I have a remote control. It's over here, though. Same color, but it doesn't hit that much because it's not up high enough. And so I've got one over there. And I've got one over here. And it comes with this. And then I have this one. Get my big head out of the way. This changes color, so it's not going to stay orange. This is the Northern Lights. It's supposed to be anyways, although it looks like the ocean sometimes. It has stars. The best way to use it is to point it at the ceiling. It really looks nice. Woo! Shoot. I put it behind my pillow when I'm doing the sleep stream, and it makes it look like I'm dreaming. Right here on my bed. I put it right here on the thing, and then I lay my head right here, and it looks like I'm dreaming. I thought that was pretty clever. My skincare routine is mostly Medicube. I'll go over it here in a little bit with you. I'll go over it step by step with you. Thank you, Renata. Least favorite thing about my room is the crisscross applesauce of the cords because of the ring lights and the chargers and things like that. I am constantly tripping over them. I can't really hide them or tuck them away because then I wouldn't be able to like move the ring light around. And I don't really like cords. I like to tuck cords away nicely organized behind the thing. I don't like to see cords, and I have them out in my room. They're on the floor right in front of me right now, at my feet right now. Least favorite. Thank you. I like these questions. These questions are fun for me. Nobody ever asked me these questions. Thank you. You know, you guys actually determine whether the live streams are fun or not, educational or not, because it's all up to your questions sometimes. If I'm doing a Q&A and your questions are boring, the stream might be boring. But if you ask me good questions, then people go boring, and it's like, whose fault is that? I'm letting you guys ask whatever you want, you know? So thank you. I don't have any more pets. I fostered a dog, and he now lives down the street. I had him for 2.5 years. His name is Cooper. He's a large, tall pit bull, not one of the shorter ones, but a tall pit bull. I have a picture of him if y'all want to see. And after 2.5 years, his owner got a house, and it was getting more and more difficult for me to keep up with him. So we share him because he lives down the street. Whenever I'm having a good week and I want to see him, I ask, can I have Cooper? But he is now 11 years old. He's getting up there. My boy is up there in age. Hi, happy guy. Hi, my happy boy. Okay, this is him looking like a... Please don't make me stop for pictures, Mom. He's got golden eyes. Golden yellow eyes. See, I've got him on a harness, not a collar. Don't want to choke him. Okay, and then he likes to pose for pictures, though, inside the house. He loves it. Loves, loves, loves it. See? Oops. Isn't he so cute? And then, like, I was still taking pictures, and he just kept moving and standing in front of his sister and taking pictures with her. And smiling. Because remember, he was over here first? She would not want me to show that picture of her. That was like 5 years ago, and she doesn't have any... Well, clearly she didn't have any makeup on. She was 15. But she had just woken up, so... Yeah, here's another one. Just standing there and smiling. Handsome boy. He's such a good boy. That's my dog. Thank you for asking about him. He now lives down the street with his original owner. And we say that we're baby mamas. You know, she's my dog baby mama because we both share him. See, he's a taller breed. You could tell he's really tall. Not squatty at all. Oh, yeah. That's my boy Koopy. Koopy Doo. My little Koopy Roo. And then I make all those noises like any dog mom does, like, hi, little Koopy, you know, like all that kind of stuff. Hi, my little Koopy too. Little Koopy Roo. But he's older now, and I'm afraid any day we're going to get a message that. So, I am going to, I don't have a link. I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to restart it. Ooh, she got a bad headache. Ugh. Thank you. My daughter has a hamster and a fish, by the way. I'm pretty slow reacting. Iruna, do you know that my brain literally has fallen out of the skull? I have a migraine almost every single day because my cerebellum has dropped out of the skull and I have to have brain surgery. Most likely, I have to see the neurosurgeon, but it looks like I have to have brain surgery. Then they're going to remove part of my skull to relieve the pressure, to prevent me from getting paralysis, and to stop my vision from going blind, stop my heart from beating crazily, and to allow me to keep breathing normally. It doesn't matter how much sleep I get, I still have crazy reactions because of my brain. And I'm not a slow reactor. I was sitting there talking about my dog, but sometimes I am a slow reactor because of the brain. And it depends on whether it's a high inflammation day back there or a low inflammation day back there. There's days where I can feel my fingertips, days where I can't, days where I can catch a breath, days where I can't, days where my heartbeat is fine, days where it's not. I've had paralysis, days, and then it went away, all because of the brain thing. Like, so to call me slow reactive is really judgmental. You never know what someone's going through. People get traumatic brain injury, people have tumors, people have neurological issues all the time. You never know what someone is going through. Leave people alone. Thank you, Sarah. I did myself. I lightened it up just a little bit yesterday, but I'm not done. I'm not done. I didn't have enough time to do it yesterday. I don't know if you were here yesterday, right? When I was doing it? I'm not making it up, Ray. I wish I was. My cerebellum dropped out of the opening of the skull because most people have a neck like this. And your skull and your brain sits right here. My neck is like this. And the cerebellum dropped into that spinal cavity and is pushing pressure on the spinal cord, and the spinal cord is like the hose that sends signal to your whole body, including your lungs, including your heart, including your eyes, including your legs, your arms, everything. I am having numbness in my hand right now. I have an incredible migraine, like you wouldn't believe. I even took 2 migraine medications and I still have a migraine. And it has nothing to do with drink water, get enough sleep, eat food. You're going to have a migraine if your brain is out of your skull. Iruna, it is not that kind of thing. I am under treatment for it. Okay? It's not one of those things where it's an emergency. They don't consider that an emergency. It's something that a neurosurgeon would fix. He would give me a surgery date. I had a brain MRI. They found it. And now I have to see the neurosurgeon, and the neurosurgeon is going to tell me if we're moving forward with the brain surgery and when. And if so, they're going to remove part of my skull at the back of my head so that that part of the brain that fell out it'll remove the swelling and allow that part of the brain to come away from the spinal cord. That's how they do it. That's how they treat it. They remove part of my skull. And there are a lot of risks involved. I'll probably have to wear a helmet, like a freaking turtle. Or 3D print some kind of thing that I could wear on the back of my head. Some kind of Kevlar outer skull. No joke. I am not joking. I wish I was. Yeah, Peter, there's a lot of things they could do. They replace your, limbs and things like that. But this is the brain. My brain has dropped out of my head. I was like, when she told me your cerebellum is dropped out of, I was like, are you telling me my brain's dropped out of my head? But I said it like joking, like, are you telling me my brain's fallen out of my head? And she's like, yeah. Yeah. So when you guys come in here and tell me I'm slow reacting, I think I'm doing pretty damn well for somebody who's going through the things I'm going through. I think the fact that I'm still walking and talking and breathing and ticking and trying to give people motivation to work out and walk, the fact that I get in the gym and keep walking and stretching, I think I'm doing okay. I don't need to worry about how quickly I'm... Come on. And I have days where I am quick with it. I am quick-witted. Just because I was like staring at my dog and like, oh, my dog, I haven't seen his picture in a little bit, okay? But I am very quick-witted, even though my brain is dropped. Stop insulting people, you guys. You never know. You never know what's going to make them crumble. You never know what they're going through. Don't be that person, please. Thank you, Aiden. It triggers me so much for other people. Because I know there's 15-year-old girls that are deleting themselves because of harmful words on the internet. Or boys. I'm not going to do anything to myself because of you guys. And there's also grown men. Grown men, strong men, capable men that finally have enough. You guys need to stop being mean to each other. We need to be there for each other. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Mrs. Rosta. No, I'm not going to stop the live. This is important, and I could do what I want. Stop bossing me around. You're not the boss of me. The hate is never going to stop. I am not going to let the hate control my life. I am not going to be run over by hate. I am not going to be defeated by trolls. I am going to conquer this YouTube thing. I am winning at this YouTube thing. Even if I am crying right now for people that I don't even know that I care about, people that are hurting, because I know there are people that are, I know there are people out there that are hurting. Don't get me wrong, just because I wouldn't delete myself doesn't mean that I don't have days where I'm hurting. I'm a human being. This is difficult, but I am still capable. I am still capable of having a successful career here. I am never, ever, ever going away because of a troll. I will go away because I'm done. When I'm done, when it no longer is something I want to do, then I will leave. But not because of a troll, and not because someone else tells me to turn off the live. Because guess what? When I turn it back on, they're going to be there again. So you know what I usually do? I just ignore them, usually. But today I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And I am allowed to have difficult days. I'm allowed to have off days. And no, I don't have to turn off the camera. I could talk about these things if I want to. Yeah, I'm showing the bra on purpose. That's kind of a thing. Like, to cover up more of my chest. I don't know if you've seen a lot of people wear shirts under their shirts that are lacy and frilly. It's intentional. I just woke up. I'm not like going to the Grammys. I'm not going outside yet. This isn't my entire look for the day. I just wanted to cover up a little more than this. So I wore something under it to stop some of the complaints, and you still find a way to complain. It's not like it's just poking out just a little bit. I can see it. I can see it. I know it's showing, but thank you. Yeah, people are horrible. Hi, Conan. Hi, sweetheart. I need to get back in bed because this is hurting my hip. This is tearing up my hip. And then we're going to start getting ready here pretty soon because I have a doctor's appointment. I didn't deserve it at all. At all. Thank you. Nice talking with you too. No, not sleepy time. I'm just getting off of that hip. I have a bad hip. I have a bad neck. I have a bad spine. I have bone disease, you guys. I can't sit for very long, which is why I can't do a desk job and why I have a certain like special cushions with cutouts for my tailbone. I have special pillows. I have special cushions. I have special inflammation, red lights. I have cuppings, you know, like Asian cupping things. I have it here at home. Hi, Mark. Conan, please ignore people. Don't talk. Don't engage with them. If they're being gross, just don't engage with them because I don't want them to go off on you. Please. I know it's funny. I've said the same joke, but I don't want them attacking you. Hi, Dion. And I appreciate you for that, but I don't want them coming after you. Hi, Game Girl. Have you been, Conan? It's okay, Z. Thank you. Zepit. Sorry, your name went by so fast. No, Conan, listen to me, okay? I'm telling you not to do it. If I say don't do it, please don't say, well, I don't care. Like, I don't want you to do it, okay? It causes problems for me too. Conan is a girl, Brandon. And not a simp. I'm trying to look after her. Thank you, Conan. No, I actually want to eliminate the drama. That's why I'm asking her not to engage with the trolls. Because I don't want the arguing. I don't want them to attack her. I don't want it going back and forth. Leave the trolls alone. Don't tell the trolls to leave. Don't tell them to go to the store. Just leave them alone. The trolls have their place here too. Just everybody leave each other alone. I want peace here. I do. Hi, Jaina. Yes, I'm awake. I'm awake every day. Las Vegas time, daytime hours. Hi, Brandon. CLT in the house. CLT in the house. Shout out to CLT. I am a mod myself too, Desi. I let a lot of it go. Even if my mods were here, they would be letting a lot of it go. I know how to delete people, trust me. I know how to remove people, but if I do, it ruins my algorithm. My algorithm will go down dramatically as soon as I start hiding people. If the comments are really, really bad, if they're threatening, like I'm gonna you, I get rid of it. If they're harassing you, I get rid of it. If they're harassing me, I ignore it as much as I can. Okay? Please ignore them, E and Emma. Just focus on the positive, please. Just ignore them. Why are you even focused on them? Everybody just worry about yourselves. I try to ignore them. You'd please do the same. Yeah, you can ignore my YouTube channel. If you don't like it, if it brings you any stress, discomfort, you should ignore my YouTube channel. Yeah. I advise it. Strongly. It's all good, Eamon. Hi, Sologna? Hi. I have a job. Thank you. I have two. You didn't pay for anything suffering over there. Maybe maybe the pinky nail. Ooh, ooh. Now this one I will remove because it's worse than the other ones. I'm right here. I can remove them, you guys. I don't need my mods to be here. We're just going to ignore them. No, I'm not a felon for driving drunk. That's a misdemeanor unless you have a lot of alcohol in your system. I actually had less than the legal limit. So why I got arrested for that was a long story, but the cop got in the back seat and tried to get his knob slobbed, if you know what I mean. Wish there was something we could do for you. Wish there was something we could do for you. Drove around for an hour and a half in the back seat. Uh-huh. And I was under the legal limit. That's not why I'm a felon. No. But yes, I did get a wet reckless. I finally took the charge because if you are fighting it in court, you don't get your license back until you take a deal or win the trial. And it was going on for so long that I finally said, fine, I will take a charge that I had some alcohol in my system. even though I wasn't over the limit. So they called it a wet reckless. I wasn't speeding, I wasn't swerving, I passed the things, but, and yes, he got in the back seat with me for an hour and a half. This was way back in the days when they didn't have body cams. I didn't do anything. I told him to take me to jail. He offered me a way out. I said, nah, I'm good. Yes, I'm an alcoholic, a sober alcoholic. In recovery. Oh! What's the date today? What's the date today? Oh, I forgot to text my friend. My friend just had a, one sec. How are you feeling today? Question mark. Give me a little bit and I'll explain it to you. Period. I had a new diagnosis pop up and it's more serious than the rest. Okay. Oh, Kara that's Butch, real Butch. Not I don't mean real Butch, but there's another Butch on here whose name is Kara. She uses her husband's account. And I thought you were Kara, but you're Butch. Blink 3 times if you need help. Oh no. Oh no, they're gonna call the police if I blink. Oh no. Oh no. Do not blink. Whatever you do, Brooke, don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a good time today, and we're gonna put on. I'm gonna wash my face and body, my pits and my bits, and my face, and we're gonna do skincare, and then we're gonna do my makeup, and then we're gonna pick out my outfit for the day, and then I'm gonna go to the doctor, and then oh dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I tried. That was a long time without blinking. It's okay to be silly, to like stupid silly, Kevin. It's okay. You've heard of stupid humor, right? It's okay to be silly. It's okay to try to have a little fun, even if people think you're stupid. I would rather be stupid than boring, like stupid humor. I'd rather be weird. I'd rather be off the wall, a little different, and lighthearted. Someone said blink 3 times if you're in trouble, and so I had a little fun with it, okay? If one other person enjoyed it, then it's worth it to me. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe wait around. Maybe you'll enjoy the next one. Maybe you won't. Not all of them are going to land for everyone every time. You know what I mean? Even basketball players, not everyone lands every single time. I don't care. Like, like in nowadays when people are like goofing around, they go, "You're so stupid." So like that's kind of a compliment. I would rather be weird than rude. I would rather be weird than rude. There's nothing wrong with being weird. There's something wrong with being rude. I don't know. Maybe it's on its way, Conan. Hi, Lily. Okay, please don't say how old you are if you're underage, please. It's nice to have you here, but for your safety, please don't say your age if you're underage. I don't know, Kyler, because I don't drink energy drinks. I was actually offered a brand deal by energy drinks, and I had to turn it down because I don't drink them. So I'd be a fraudster. It really doesn't go with my brand if I don't drink caffeine, right? I was like, well, maybe I could go around asking people if they like it. But if I don't drink them, that's really not a good brand deal for me. But I got my first brand deal offer. I don't know, Ashley Barnes. Thank you, Eamon. Yeah, I had to say no. I said no to money. I said no, thank you. That's just not a good fit for me. I don't know, Ashley Barnes, Mila. Are you listening or just typing? It's your girl? I would gladly tell you, but you asked me so rudely, honey. If you want to ask me again nicely, I'll gladly tell you. Thank you, Curtina. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. I did it myself yesterday. I might put a toner. I might not. I might just enjoy the goldenness. It looks more white. I have to say, it looks more icy, warm, like some warm, some icy in person. But because of the ring light, it looks pretty golden. I don't mind. It's a lot lighter and brighter than it was. I did it. Okay, so I went to a salon. They gave me an orange stripe, like this big. Orange. And the rest was yellow, like all yellow, broken, no dimension, totally fried yellow. Like bright yellow. And I had to give myself a shadow root. I fixed it myself. This was last time. a couple months ago. I gave myself a shadow root. I gave myself lowlights and highlights to fix it. Then that grew out to like here. So I had to start putting highlights back in like this so that the shadow root wasn't like this long. So I did that yesterday and I brightened it up a little bit. But I didn't put the toner yet. I haven't decided if I want to put a toner yet. And I'm not done. I'm going to add more. And I didn't do the bottom yet except a couple pieces. I did a couple thick pieces of blonde. See, here's one right here. You can see it right here. Because my hair was all this color. And so I added this, like I added little chunks of highlight. I did it myself. So thank you for noticing. Didn't deserve me at all. At all. At all. Well, you'll see where I didn't do it. Okay, I did that part. Here. I didn't do this part. Look how long it is. Look how dark that is. Look how long that is. I did a couple pieces right here. But like, look at the rest. If I take that piece out. Look how outgrown that is. So, I did that. And I made the bangs really light around my face. But it's not done. I barely had any time to do it yesterday. I was getting in the shower, so I just added a few. And I still have to put the low lights in between to like add some dimension. Thank you, Big Lenny. Hi, Bowman. I had a protein bar. It's just easy for me when I have a migraine, which I do. I have the bra showing on purpose. It's a top, actually. It's a top. It's a peach top, and I have it showing on purpose to cover up more of my chest. Thank you. I've had a migraine 10 out of the last 11 days. But I took 2 migraine medicines already. So. Thank you, Jess. Damn, my head hurts still. Still. It has nothing to do with my sodium. My brain is out of my head. Literally. Thank you, Kung Peter. W's in the chat for Kung Peter. Oh no. I dropped my marker, Kung Peter, and it's way under the bed. So I will remember you, Kung Peter. W's in the chat. Thank you, Asia. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Conan. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. Yeah, literally my cerebellum has dropped out of the bottom of the skull. There's an opening at the bottom of the skull. And I have to talk to the neurosurgeon and see if we're going to be removing part of my skull to relieve the pressure, because it is encroached on the spinal cord, which affects my breathing, my walking, my heart, everything. The cerebellum controls almost everything like that. The heart, all of that. Thank you, Kung Peter. Thank you, sweetheart. I got my marker. I have you on the board. I'm not writing it backwards. I'm doing this so I could get you up there quicker. Thank you, bestie. Okay. Absolutely, Kung Peter. Those W's in the chat for Kung Peter. Love you, Kung Peter. Thank you. Thank you, Conan. Thank you, Preppy. I don't have a husband. Thank you, Wazdichi. I know you guys think you're being funny, but stop judging people. Stop judging people. Stop judging people. Stop judging people. Okay, so here's my first merch to go out, you guys. Here's the first two things. And they're going to have altered sayings. One of them is going to be, judgment is a hell of a drug, or judgment is a drug, and you're high on your own supply. Or judgment is a hell of a drug, and you're getting high on your own supply. That could go, I could see people wearing that in the church, and I could see people wearing that in the hood. Because of the high on your own supply. That's like hood crossover, church crossover. That's like, who wants to be judged? Nobody. So I'm doing, judgment is a hell of a drug, because people like to say you're on drugs, but I'm clean and sober. So I came up with, judgment is a hell of a drug, and you are getting high on your own supply. Okay, and then the other one, people always call me weird. Well, I would rather be weird than rude. There's nothing wrong with being weird. There's something wrong with being rude. For the people, for the kids who feel weird, the weird kids, I'm going to be making t-shirts that say, I would rather be weird than rude. There's nothing wrong with being weird. There's something wrong with being rude. And maybe it'll make them feel good when they wear it and they go to school. And if they get bullied and someone says something, they've got their shirt on and they remember, there's nothing wrong with being me. There's something wrong with being what they're being. And then the next day they could have their judgment shirt on. Judgment is a hell of a drug. And you're getting high on your own supply. This is the start of my merch line, you guys. Everybody needs to stay in their own lane. And then how about this one? A little picture of a highway. And then it says over here, me, you. Like it. In the picture of the lane, it's got a little, a little green thing, a little green little box or an arrow, and it says me, and then it's got a little arrow over here, a red one, and it says you. Stay in your own lane. Just little silly little shirts like that, Mind your own business. Stay in your own lane. People buy t-shirts like that. They buy all kinds of shirts. But I like the first two a lot. But we'll come up with some good shirts. There's nothing wrong with being white, James. I love the skin I'm in. It took me 40-something years to have confidence. I am glow-in-the-dark white. There are people that are so dark that when the lights go out, you can't see them. I am one of those people that is so white when the lights go out, I can illuminate the room. Okay? I am the opposite. I am the opposite. I am so fluorescent white. I am like the moon. And I love it. I have learned to love it. I used to try to tan my skin and ruin it and char it and barbecue it and sizzle it. And it aged my skin. And now I am trying to take care of my skin, which, speaking of, we are going to wash up. Let me run my bath. You didn't deserve me at all. I cleaned up my bathroom a little bit from my hair stuff. Here's my hair stuff. Oh. Look at all that. These are hair oils. This is all hair products. And these are healthy. Look at this is vegan. Ammonia free. Grapeseed oil. Or grapeseed, 100% natural pistachio, almond, and avocado oils. Infused with walnut and hazelnut oils. No parabens. No sulfates. No phthalates. None of the bad stuff in this. This is all vegan. Dark mushroom blonde. 6 medium blonde. Okay. Oh, gotta be careful of the mirror behind me. We don't need to see no booty cheeks. We don't need to see no booty cheeks. You didn't deserve me at all. Where can I put this? Okay, so I got my, I don't know if I'm going to use this in the, I don't know if I'm going to use, ouch, I stepped on something. I thought I would use this in the Mad Hatter scene, because it has the Lucky You know, the deck of cards. But I don't want to use the pink because it starts to make things look like Easter. Things are coming together, you guys. But I'm going to start making it more steampunk. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of that multicolor over there. This is all going to go. That's going to go. And I'm going to try to add more stuff like that. And that. And this. And this. Yeah, we're going to do a little more steampunk meets garden. Elegant garden meets steampunk. I took all the pink out of there, see? We don't want it looking like Easter. All right. Ooh. This is my least favorite look, by the way. Oh, and here's the sky. That's going to go right in the middle. That's going to go right here in a frame. And it's going to say, "We are all mad here." And I'm going to have the Chinese lanterns and lights. And then I'm going to have more plants and hanging plants and a rug under here and a different colored chair and another vase with different color flowers. And I'm going to have hanging plants and pictures on the wall. Pictures like this of my different cosplays. Yay! And we're going to talk about all my different cosplays. Tell me that's not awesome, you guys. What an awesome way to celebrate 100,000 subscribers. I know I don't need this, but it makes it look a little better than how it looked. No, it doesn't. I don't have one what? Okay, let me see. Let me fix this so I look a little... Oh! 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 We looking rough. Rough. Okay, even more rough. Didn't deserve me at all. At all. At all. The Mad Hatter is going to be my most favoritist. Because of the 100,000. Because of the play button. Because of the whole scenery, because I get to sit down with you guys and talk about the channel, how far we've come, everything we've gone through. Are y'all okay over here? Are y'all all right? Why are you guys so worried about my love life? Why are y'all so worried about my love life? Like, damn. I could just go over here and let you guys keep arguing. Is that what you need? It's all a game to me. It's actually a job to me, not a game to me. But if you guys want to turn it into a game, I will ignore you for a little bit. I actually needed to send an important text. Sometimes I need to take little breaks. I actually take my channel very seriously. How many of you guys saw the Alice in Wonderland cosplay? And this is what got me to lighten my hair. And I know my hair is not going to be this light, but this is why I was like, yeah, it's time to lighten my hair a little bit. I don't want it to look like a wig, but this one is my favorite. Because I'm pulling a stopwatch out of a little mini teacup. It's not meant to be Anything but lighthearted fun, okay? I like this one too. Okay, if you don't like it, your favorite fave softballer, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But saying it is where you're getting mean. Repeating it over and over. Ew, 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 ew. I heard you. At this point, you're just being mean, okay? You don't have to like it. We're all entitled to our own opinion. Not everyone's gonna like it. That's okay. I'm not mad at you for not liking it. That's fine. But stop saying ew, okay? Because now you're just being a hating ass cunt. Hating ass bitch. Hating ass twat. How's it feel? How's it feel, all you little hating ass bitches? I don't care. You guys can hate it. I don't care. I honestly don't care if you say ew. It does not bother me. It doesn't do anything to me. I had fun. It doesn't change the amount of fun I had. Okay, I'm getting in the bath. But first I have to take a potty break. We're gonna put on a binary beat when I get in the bath. So give me a sec. I'm gonna look for a song too. But potty break. And I had to stop before I hate myself. I didn't deserve it at all. At all. Just leave them alone, you guys. Just leave them alone, please. Do not talk to the people that are being mean. Please. Leave them alone. Don't engage with them. I don't want you engaging with the mean people. Please. You guys aren't mods. I know I asked some of you to be mods, but you didn't respond. I haven't made you a mod. And even still, I don't want you guys I don't want you engaging with the trolls. Please. I know you're standing up for me and I appreciate that. I know they're frustrating. I engage with them sometimes too, but it's my channel and I can take it if they attack me, but I can't take it if they attack you. I don't like that. I have asked you, please don't engage with them. Please, please, please. Stop it. Okay. I'm going to get in the shower. I know you could do whatever you want, but so can I. I don't want to see you doing that. It makes it harder for me to run my channel. Please. I'm getting in the bathtub. Okay. Let's take a bath. I need to get back on the treadmill tomorrow. I had a wonderful, yummy Wagyu steak. Wagyu. It was so delicious. I had the most delicious steak last night. I almost never eat steak, but steak is okay if you have it very once in a while and it is a low fat steak. Wagyu steak is like Wagyu, whatever, I'm saying it wrong, is a good choice if you are gonna have steak. It's better than having hamburger. It's not like a fatty beef. It is a good choice of steak to have if you are gonna have beef. And I only had a 4-ounce portion because I did a little 3-course thing. It starts off with a little thing of tuna, raw tuna, and then you get the steak, a tiny portion of potatoes and asparagus, and then they give you dessert, and I brought my dessert home. I brought it home so you guys can see it. Okay, I'm washing my face with the Motka's Hydrating Cleanser. But I want to say, the reason why I ask you guys not to engage with the trolls is because then they will turn their attacks on you. I am used to them attacking me. And you might not care, but I care. I care. I don't want to look in the chat and see them saying, for example, Renata, F you, you slag. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that, because then I have to ban you both because you've been engaging in back and forths. Like, I don't want to do that. So I'm asking you kindly to stop engaging with the trolls. Leave them alone. Let me handle them, and how I handle them is sometimes I ignore them, sometimes I remove them. I appreciate you standing up for me, but please, I have asked you to leave them alone. Especially if you have a membership, I want you focused on me and talking to me and talking to the other members and not talking to the trolls. I am trying to ignore the trolls too. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and I failed today at ignoring them. But I don't want to feel like a babysitter constantly breaking up fights in the chat. I don't want to feel like that. Please. I didn't deserve it at all. At all. What's July? August, September. Ooh! I have 22 months sober in a week. 6 days. 6 days. 22 months sober in 6 days. It went by so quickly too. When you first get sober, you're like, oh my gosh, the rest of my life? Sober the rest of my life? I can't have a drink the rest of my life. But it goes by so quickly. Owner alert. Alright, let me pick a thing. I'm putting on some clothes. Oh my god, I hate putting on like clothes after I get out of the shower because they stick to you. But I'm gonna try to be a little slightly more appropriate today. Instead of just having a nightie on, I'm gonna have a bra under it. I do have a top under here. That was very difficult to get into when your skin is wet. It is very difficult. All right, let's go. But important, because if, like just now, this thing moves a little bit, if it moves the wrong way, I have protection. No nip slips. Okay. No nippy slips. No nip slips. My deodorant's all over there, so we have to wait for the deodorant. I like to put it, oh, there's one. I like to put it on right away. No chance of bacteria here. I am grooving and vibing. You're right, you're right. My hair looks like Nanny McPhee right now. It's a mess. All right. Didn't deserve it at all. Can I ask you one question, ma'am? Instead of asking me if you can ask me a question, just ask me the questions, please, you guys. Because I might not see your question next time. And then you're going to get mad at me. It's just easier if you just ask me the question. I don't know what's a shame, but it's a shame. The way you mess around with my heart. Why are you guys so worried about my love life? I had a divorce in 2007. And it went just swimmingly. Just swimmingly. He couldn't get over it, so he decided he wanted to follow me around town and required a restraining order. And the police intervened and put him in jail. And now I have a lifelong restraining order. Satisfied? Why is that any of your business? How was your divorce? Like, why are you being rude? Are you asking that seriously, like, because you're getting a divorce? Is it going to help you? No, you're being a rude person. So go on somewhere else with that. He thought it would be funny to sleep with an 18-year-old. He thought it would be funny to mistreat me, not let me go to school, not let me have a job, not let me talk to my family, not let me have a phone, not let me hug my brother because he said I was having SEX with my brother. Not let me go to Kmart. If I did go to Kmart, I couldn't wear makeup, and I had to take a picture at Kmart every 5 minutes to prove I was at Kmart with my baby. I had to take the baby, and I had to prove, and I had to have the baby picture of the baby in the shopping cart in front of the sign. You better hurry up. You better hurry up. Who's with you? Who's with you? Yeah, so I got a divorce. Yeah, it was very much so control. The neighbor lady used to come over. She would call him Peter Peter because there's an old fable song. Peter Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Like locked her up in a pumpkin shell. Wouldn't let her go anywhere, wouldn't let her do anything, and he thought that would control her. The more you try to hold on to something like that, the more it squeezes out. If you just love something, it will want to stay. Thank you, Renata. I have a video explaining why I sleep on my live streams. And there's a beautiful reason why I do it. It's not just for money and for views and to be a weirdo. I'll tell you the short answer. It helps people who have anxiety, ADHD. People meditate to it. I put on hertz frequency binary beats that are scientifically proven to help heal people. I can't make any claims that anybody's going to be healed, but it helps people with their brain frequency. So please give that video a chance if you are seriously interested in why I sleep on live stream. If you're just trying to say it's weird, yeah, it's weird at first, but tons and tons of people have thanked me for it and said they enjoy it. I don't smoke. I don't drink. When I'm sleeping, it's a way for me to help other people. It's a way for me to help myself have deeper sleep. Like I said, watch the video. I used to smoke. I don't have anything against smoking weed. I don't. I'm all for it within reason. If somebody starts using it to avoid handling their stress, like, oh, I'm stressed, I need to smoke. Oh, I'm stressed, I need to smoke. Oh, I'm stressed, I need to smoke. But never handles their problems and just stuffs their problems down. They think it's handling the problem. It's not. Like, if you have bills and you smoke because you're stressed, did that pay your bills? Did it make your bills go away? No. Like, you still have to take care of the bills, right? So I am learning to cope with my stress and face my problems head on because I used to always turn to substances and run from my problems. So for now, I am in the process of learning and growing. And if I get to the point where I feel mature enough where I can smoke again, I might, because it would have a lot of medical benefits for my pain, my seizures, a bunch of things. But I am on a journey to grow up mentally. I am trying. I have grown a lot in almost 2 years, and I am definitely not opposed to weed. How does smoking help spine issues? There are weed strains that help with inflammation. Is it going to straighten out my scoliosis? No. Is it going to take my scoliosis where my spine's like this and straighten it up because I smoke a joint? No. But the inflammation in my spine, it can help some of that. It will help the pain of that inflammation. I also have photosensitive epilepsy, and there are strains that can help with epilepsy, but I prefer CBD for that. CBD works better. CBD, CBDA, there's different kinds of CBD. So yeah, right now I occasionally take CBD, but I do the oil because if I get the gummies, even if they don't have sugar in it, they taste like candy, and I have a sugar addiction. And I'm trying to quit sugar. I will eat the whole jar in one day. I'm not kidding. If 1 is good, 2 is better, 3 is fabulous. I can't help myself with things like that. And I know that. So I just prefer to get the oil. Oh, I'm so sorry, Zed Lord. I know exactly what you're going through. I'm going through things like that. I have bulging discs. I have scoliosis, stenosis, hypertrophy, the bulging disc, bone spurs. Like, I have a whole slew of things. And my brain, my cerebellum has fallen out of the skull, the opening of the skull, which controls your eyes, it controls your breathing, it controls a lot of things, and it puts extra pressure on that spinal cord, which controls my walking and all the signal from the brain to the rest of my body. Not fun. So my situation is different than yours, but I can relate, if you know what I mean. Pain is pain, suffering is suffering, and I can relate. Sisterhood, don't say things like that. At least your dog is safe now. Like, I don't like when people say, oh, well, they're in a better place. It's like, that's discrediting someone's pain. You know what I mean? Like, they're hurting. They're missing them. Like, I know you think you're comforting them, but just say, I'm sorry for your loss. Don't say, well, they're in a safer place now. That's like, what a shitty thing to say, honestly. Like, oh, better they're gone. That's almost how it sounds. Well, it's better they're gone. They're in a safer place now that they're away from you. Like, that's a shitty thing to say. Just don't say those kind of things. Just say, I'm sorry for your loss. I know people try to come up with creative ass shit to say. That isn't funny. It's not cute. It isn't nice. It isn't helpful. Just allow people to have their grieving and say, I'm sorry for your loss. They're entitled to their pain. You don't have to discredit it. Well, it's nothing. It's nothing. Nah. They're better off. Well, what about, maybe they're not. I'm hurting. I miss them. Can I have a moment to be sad? And yes, I put them in a timeout because I felt that was insensitive. Even if they didn't mean it. Let that be a lesson. That's rude. I'm getting ready to go to my doctor appointment. Thank you, Zed Lord. Fit check. I am in a nightie with a mint green under sports bra. All right, let's get this. Let's get it going. I'm going to take the board over there first. Woo, Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Remove these clothes. I'm going to grab some paper towels. Alright, I have to unplug this here. Lights are going out for a second. This is my least favorite part of my room. I said it earlier. The lights, the cords, the fact that I have to drag everything from one side of the room to the other. But here we go. Woo! Alright, this is my red light. We're going to raise things up. Let's plug you in first. First things first. You come first. Oh, that sounded bad. Okay. When I moved to the new apartment, we're going to have a recording room. And we're going to have a room just for my bedroom. A bedroom and a recording room. So that I don't have to do this. I don't have to move back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'm just going to have a setup where I have my skincare and my makeup in one spot. Okay? It's going to be so much better. I keep feeling like I have something in my eyes, but I don't. It's hairs. Like, you know the little hairs you have in the corner of your eye? But they have a little bit of makeup tinged on them, I feel. Nah? Okay. Alright. Hi, Darius. Shout out to Darius. Also, I need to text Christina. Christina. Okay. It's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. It's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. It's a shame. I don't even care what people say. I don't care. I just took a bath. All right. We're going to see the esthetician August 4th. Oh, a little sunscreen. Don't mind if I do, even though my appointment is a ways away. Let's see, how long does SPF 50 last again? I think it's 2 hours. Two hours. Gosh, I'm good. So if I put it on now, it's not going to work. So what I will do is I will spray my sunscreen on after. I have a sunscreen topper spray. This is my primer and setting mist. So we're starting with that. This is Make It Last Sunscreen SPF 30 by Milani. So when you're done with your makeup, because look you guys, if you put this on first and then your appointment is more than 2 hours later, this is going to wear off. Like, why did you put it on? It's going to wear off. What you can do is put on your makeup, and at the end of it, this is a setting spray and sunscreen, SPF 30. Just keep spraying your makeup. It'll hold it in place, and it will give you coverage. What I am going to do is when I'm leaving, I'm going to put this on my décolleté, my neck and my hands. But I can't put it on my face. No face, no face, no face, no face, no face, no face, no face. I don't get sleepy, I have no melatonin. That was pretty good. Okay. I don't know what Lord of Musa said. I don't know. I'm going to get a sign that says flash backwards. And every time people say flash us, I'm going to hold that up. Flash. 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 And what if I got a mirror, you guys, with 2 cherries right here? Because I know I wear my low-cut shirts, and yes, I could easily cover up, and I don't. It's intentional. Yes, I like to wear low-cut shirts. When I go outside, I don't wear them. Almost never. Inside my room, in the summertime, I like tank tops. And it doesn't hurt my channel to have the girls out. It doesn't. Some people get annoyed. Some people don't. I try to cover them up more. I made sure I had something underneath. Because even just having something underneath lets you guys know I am not nudie underneath. No, I'm not jiggling them. If I get a $10 donation, I might give a little jiggle. I said I would never jiggle for money, but you know what? Jiggle, jiggle. Times are tough. Mama's got a neck injury. Mama's got a brain injury. I should say grandma. Grandma's got a brain injury. I need to take care of myself, so jiggle, jiggle. Just a little jiggle, wiggle, jiggle, wiggle. As I jiggled, this wiggles, so jiggle, wiggle. Am I mad? No. I'm okay. I almost thought about restarting this stream, you guys. It'll bring in more people if I restart it. More people is better. But I kind of like the mellowness of less people. We'll see. If it dies down too low, I'm going to restart it. Why even bother? I'm not going in the pool. What do you mean? Dating pool? No, I don't date. This is my content. I do content. Content. I don't just sit in front of the camera and talk to you guys with no makeup all day. I actually put on makeup because people like to watch it. I make nutritional food. I have an Ayurvedic meal plan. I used to have a nutrition business where I made meal plans for people because I am certified in fitness and nutrition. And yes, I have cellulite on my arms, and yes, I gained weight. You can know how to cook and still not eat the right things. You can be a doctor and smoke and do coke, okay? And I'm not saying I do either of those things. What I'm saying is I have the knowledge. It's really more the will-how or like the willpower. I'm losing weight, but I'm also not able to work out like I want to. And when I can't get in the gym and go after it like I want to, I kind of go, about my food. Because it's like, what's the point? If I can't get in the gym and go beast mode, but I am starting to dial it back, dial it in, and we make healthy meals. A lot of people told me they don't know how to eat healthy. So I do makeup, I do workouts, I do skincare, I do nutrition, I do cosplay, I do all kinds of videos. I don't just do sleeping. I don't just sit there and do Q&A. So even though I don't need makeup, it is my content. It's part of my content, okay? And we are about to restart this video because once we sit at 100, that's not where I want to be. Yeah, putting lipstick on a pig. Sure. Karma's a bitch, and I'm sure you have women in your family that you love. And now probably one of the women in the family that you love is going to go out in the real world and someone's going to be a dick to her. Someone's either going to grab her butt, slap her on the butt, call her a mean name. Like, karma's a bitch. Just treat people nice. Treat people nicely, okay, you guys? We're all human beings. We're supposed to love each other. Whether I'm ugly or not, I'm allowed to enjoy makeup. It's still my job. When somebody works at the, like, McDonald's or something, like, I wouldn't go there and go, ugh, serving people French fries and hamburgers, that's bad for them. It's their job. Leave them alone. They're making money. And you know what? We don't need art in the world, do we? Do we need art on the walls? No, but people enjoy it. And makeup is the same thing. It is art. Women love expressing themselves with makeup. It is art to us. Like, we love trying, like, blue today on our eyes. Orange tomorrow. A smoky eye. What does a smoky eye look like with a nude? What does a smoky eye look like with a pink? Like, we like that. Leave us alone and let us have fun. I'm not bothering you with your job, right? Am I coming to your job and bothering you? No. You can easily just scroll away if you don't like it here. Thank you, sisterhood. We're going to do an orange today. An orange blush. I'm certainly not a professional, but I enjoy putting on makeup. I like to use like one side with concealer and foundation and one side with blush. So as I'm going, I can turn things around and work with it like that. This is a primer and setting mist by Giovanni. No harmful chemicals in it. It is vegan, sulfate-free, paraben-free, mineral oil-free. No propylene, no glycol, no phthalates, no artificial dyes. It smells like chamomile and white tea and lavender. That's what it has in it. It's not like artificially scented. It smells like a spa, you guys. When I spray this on my skin, like I feel like, oh, more please. So it will prime the skin and then it'll set the makeup. So just a 2-in-1. You don't have to put a sticky primer on your skin at all. This is a very gentle summer primer. Everything we put on our skin absorbs into our body. When I put the contour underneath the orange, it will calm down this orange. It won't make it as wowzer. Wowzer Bowser. Where is Princess Peach? Okay, so I did want it very pow. But watch when I put this cool color, the cool color, I put it right here. Look, I have this natural line already there. I really don't need to put this there because I already have that line. But this is going to balance out the colors. So I'm putting it a little higher, and I will bring it down into that, but not much because I don't want to overpower that line. See how big that line is already? I don't need that. And look, I'm going to flip around this thing and carve some of that out. You have to be really careful when you have a deep shadow already on your face. But I'm trying to cool down some of that peach. Push it up into that hairline. And now we're going to erase some of it. I already have that line there anyways. See it? But I am trying to like work on the coloring. I'm not putting this there. That's already there. And we're going to put a little bit more of that cool up here. Just a little more. This is the fairest shade. Mirror, mirror on the wall. What's the fairest shade of all? By e.l.f. But because the peach is so bright, there, that's a little better. And then let's take some of that off. And then with the powder, that's gonna, I'm gonna put the powder up into that, and that's gonna take some of that away. We're gonna blend, 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 blend. But it's time for the nose. Let's restart this. We're gonna restart. No, I'm not gonna stop talking. I have to talk. That's part of my job. My name is BabblingBrook. Welcome to my channel. If you don't like the talking, you can put me on mute. I'm not going to stop talking. If I was just here quiet, there would be people saying, come on, start talking. You guys are so bossy. Get your own channel. If you can do it better, get your own fucking channel. Okay? Thank you. I'm going to restart.